Hey Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. Keep in mind this reading is for any Libra placement that you want to check in on, including any planet or astrological house that may be in Libra. Whatever it is, you are welcome here. We're going to go ahead and get right into the reading. Spiritual team, what is the overall energy for the next 7 days for my Libras? What is the overall energy for the next 7 days for my Libras? Right. Last week of September, Libras, can you believe it? All right, you have the Snapdragon Purification. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lemon Cleansing. Okay, so are we... All right, Libras, it is Libra season, so I'm keeping that in mind, but are we kind of purging out everything that's happened, energy from certain people, places, things, ourselves, bad habits? Are we kind of cleansing ourselves before our birthdays to start the new year fresh, so to speak? I look at birthdays as like a New Year's, our own personal New Year, right? So is that what we're doing here, Libras? I like that. I haven't gotten that for any other sign. You guys are the first ones. I like that. All right, let's get into the tarot and see what it is you guys need to know. Spiritual team, what messages do you have for my Libras for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for my Libras for the next 7 days? I wonder if this is going to be a continuation of last week's reading. If you haven't seen that reading, please go check it out. It has very similar energy so far, but let's take a look. Okay, Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Seven of Swords reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, and let's take a look at the bottom of the deck here. I'm doing it a little different and I had to pause to remember that. 1 second. Okay, so we have the King of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck. Now let's take a look at what's underneath. Five of Wands reversed, the Moon reversed, and the Ace of Wands reversed as well here at the bottom. All right, Libras, let's take a look. All right, Libras, I'm seeing a lot of different messages here. Some of you guys could be saving up for a wedding or an event of some kind, particularly with the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands right next to each other. Some of you guys could be really watching those finances to make sure that you're able to afford whatever it is that you're preparing here. I'm also seeing some sort of reveal or realization, and I see it in two places. I see it with the Seven of Swords and Knight of Swords reversed, and I also see it all throughout here at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, it feels like as you're kind of getting ready for something really positive and exciting and maybe even family oriented, there are some truths that have been hidden for a while that are kind of coming to light. I don't know if this is family secrets. I don't know if this is relationship secrets, so do take what resonates. But it feels like, yeah, either someone didn't do something that you were expecting them to do, or if this is a romantic relationship, potentially there may have been some cheating. Which if you guys are getting married, that's a big deal. Hence why the Moon card is here in the reverse. I see this King of Wands here in the reverse. At the very beginning, that could be a partner for some of you. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but we have a lot of Wands energy here at the bottom, so I'm feeling a lot of fire, particularly Aries and Leo. It just feels like, someone's kind of like given up on the relationship. Does that make sense with the Five of Wands reversed? This person has given up on the relationship or the situation at hand. They don't want to put energy into this anymore. Okay, does that make sense? And it feels like they've been keeping this hidden for quite some time. with the Knight of Swords reversed. Since we are in Mercury retrograde, this could be like a slip up for someone, that maybe they've been hiding this from you for a while, and now it's kind of finally slipping up. It's like, oh, okay, well, do we want to continue doing this? Do we want to continue building this foundation? Do we even want to get married? If that's the situation, I thought everything was really good and beautiful, and we were building, but now I don't know if, I don't know what to do with this information. I'm not really sure how to move forward. At least that's how it's feeling from you guys. Even if this isn't a romantic relationship, Libras, this feels like someone that could be within your family, or even friends that are chosen family. Does that make sense? But in terms of advice, I mean, I think it's kind of clear purification and cleansing. If someone doesn't want to put in the work, or they don't want to contribute the way that, you know, they had agreed to in the beginning of this connection, or whatever the situation may be, I think it's time to let this person go ahead and leave your life, right? I mean, the Ace of Wands in reverse kind of says it all. This person has no intention of putting any effort into this connection or relationship, or partnership. And you guys don't need to be dragging around dead weight, right? I mean, it's not fair to you. It's clearly unhappy, making them unhappy. And I feel like a lot of you guys are going to realize this as well with this Five of Wands. It's like, if this person does not have the energy to give to you and fight for you and support you the way that you do for them, then what's the point in fighting to keep this person in your life? That's kind of what I'm getting from this. Okay, Libras, that's what I'm seeing there. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the Oracle deck section of the reading. I hope those messages were helpful to you. We do have a new moon in Libra in your sign coming up on the 25th, so I wanted to look into the Moonology Manifestation Oracle and get some additional messages for you guys for the week. Spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Libras for the next 7 days? Oh, okay. Ooh, we have the full moon in Aries. Cool your emotions. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'd be upset about this too. I mean, it feels like, again, you guys were building something really strong with this person, and then all of a sudden it's like the record stops, screeches to a halt. It's out of nowhere, it feels like. So now you have to go back and you have to kind of rebuild it again, or just realize that you can't include certain people in this foundation that you're building for the future. I hope that makes sense. At the bottom of the deck, last quarter moon in Aquarius, reflect on your priorities. Who's your number one priority? What is your number one priority? Is it yourself? Is it your happiness? Is it the foundation of a family? Is it the foundation of a work group or a networking group, you know, friend group, whatever the case is? What is it that you are the most focused on at the moment, and what do you need to do to make sure that that continues to happen the way that you have been planning and working so hard to create? Okay. Is it easier to just let things go instead of blow up and steam about it for a good couple of weeks? Or can you just let it go peacefully and continue on your way to your success that you're building in whatever aspect that means to you? I hope that makes sense. All right, let's get into this last deck. Now, Libras, keep in mind whatever messages come up from this deck could be related, could be unrelated. It's just additional things you need to know for the next 7 days. All right, spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Libras for the next 7 days? What final messages do you have for my Libras for the next 7 days? Okay, let's take a look at the other half. Spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Libras for the next 7 days? Okay, let's take a look. All right, Libras, we have the Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. And I think that's why Spirit is saying reflect on your priorities, so that way you don't kind of get caught up in the emotional roller coaster that is the situation, right? They're saying you have a job to do, you have a future to build, so don't get caught up in some of like the petty shit that's not really gonna matter in a couple months to a year to a couple of years from now. Let that go, and get focused on what it is that you need to do. Okay, I hope that makes sense. All right, we have the dragon. Beware of self-delusion. Okay. For some of you, yeah, that Four of Pentacles could very well be an aspect of yourselves that needs to open up to people a little bit more, to trust people a little bit more. Excuse me. That, or, yeah, okay, that's what that is. So being self-delusional in the fact that this person could potentially change, right? Does that make sense? All right, we have the diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Okay. Yeah, it's giving very much wedding vibes. I will say that. Oh, I just heard some of you, this could be like your best man or your maid of honor. Ooh. Okay. All right, we have the scales. Keep balance in your life. Yeah. Cool your emotions. Reflect on your priorities. Is this worth it? What are we building towards? What's most important here? All right, we have the fair man. Dealings a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So that could describe you, could describe someone that is involved in the situation. Keep that in mind. We also have the box. You will receive a gift. Look at that. That's twice now. You're receiving a gift. Okay, Libras. And we have fire. Strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. Yeah, I feel like this is a really strong frustration with somebody that has let you down. Hence, you need to cool those emotions. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the bottom of each of these piles. On this one, we have the broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem, which is why I feel like someone is definitely going to be moving on from a relationship or connection. Again, this doesn't have to be romantic. This could be like a friend or a family member, or a business partner. Just take what resonates for you guys. At the bottom of this half, we have the club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Oh. I did not pick up on that because I had the Ace of Wands reversed. I guess that's the only thing that I could really equate with potentially that being the case. Someone who is trying to get you to budge or do something in their favor, and that's you basically saying no, don't do that. Protect your investments, protect your energy, protect your priorities. That could definitely be it. But Libras, that is what I'm seeing for you guys for this week. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Instagram, TikTok. I also have a blog. All that info on where to find me is below in the description box, as is my website if you want to schedule a personal reading. As always though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!